On a freezing winter night in Chicago, a young mechanic named Daniel was driving home. The streets were quiet, covered in a soft blanket of snow. As he stopped at a red light, he saw an older woman sitting on the curb, shivering in a thin coat. Her shoes were worn and soaked through. Car after car drove past, but Daniel couldn't. Something told him he had to stop. He pulled over and walked up to her. "Ma'am, are you okay?" he asked. She looked up with tired blue eyes. "I'm just waiting for the morning bus," she whispered. Daniel gently told her that the bus route had been canceled months ago. Her face fell. Her name was Margaret. She'd lost her job, her husband, and her savings. She didn't want to beg, just needed a little time. Daniel's heart ached. "No one should sit alone in this cold," he said, helping her into his warm car. He took her to a small diner he knew, the Maple Street Grill. The owner, Mrs. Thompson, immediately offered Margaret a hot meal and a place to stay warm, not just for the night, but for as long as she needed. Over a bowl of chicken soup, Margaret shared her story. Her dreams of opening a bakery now just a distant memory. Before leaving, Daniel gave her his number. "Please call if you need anything," he said. "You're not alone." Weeks turned into months. Daniel visited Margaret at the diner, where she now helped with small tasks, her smile slowly returning. One day, she was gone. Mrs. Thompson handed Daniel a letter. Margaret had reconnected with an old friend who owned a bakery in Milwaukee and was going to work there. Her letter ended with a simple, powerful line. "You reminded me that I still matter." 3 years later, Daniel was managing the diner. An elegant woman in a warm coat walked in, carrying a box. It was Margaret, transformed. Her eyes were bright and confident. "I opened that bakery," she said proudly, handing him a box of fresh cinnamon rolls. "It's called Second Chance Sweets." Then she gave him an envelope. Inside was a check, enough to renovate the entire diner. "You gave me hope when I had nothing," she said. "Now I want to invest in you." Daniel stood speechless, tears in his eyes. Kindness had returned in the most unexpected way. Margaret put a hand on his shoulder. "One small act can change a life," she said. "And sometimes it changes two." If this story touched your heart, share it with someone who needs a little hope today. Thanks for watching.